Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be fully testing out the new Morphe foundation. I have watched reviews. I typically don't when I know I'm going to purchase it, but there are so many out there. I know it's kind of like controversial. A lot of people say it's really drying. I will tell you, I wore it yesterday. They had to color match me and she just did my whole face because I had no makeup on. I had a really bad day yesterday health-wise, but so I do know kind of how I feel about it, but I want to give it a fair shot because I was not wearing primer or my typical stuff other than my moisturizer, etc. So I have, to begin with, the foundation. I took them out of the boxes because it was a struggle. I am, according to them, in the color F210. I do highly recommend, if you can color match going in, because there are just too many colors. So it is matte. It is full coverage foundation, 24-hour long wear. I never wear my foundation 24 hours, but good to know. Sweat proof, transfer resistant, water resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens. Great for all skin types. So according to this, even if you have dry skin, it's supposed to be great. Then I have the primer and the revitalizer, however, you know what I mean. And this is blurs and softens and perfections, instantly makes skin feel moisturized, free of oils and parabens. So we're going to use this all together. I have a concealer. I am C215. That is my shade. I try to go a little bit lighter than my foundation. This is in soft matte. Full coverage concealer. Instant full coverage on concealing powder. Blendable. Multitasking formula, free of fragrance and parabens. Okay. Then I did get a powder in filter number 4. They matched me for that as well. Filter effect finishing powder. Buildable, sheer to medium coverage, creamy, lightweight formula, shine free and oil absorbing, selfie approved. Good to know. I'm going to use this powder for all over my face. I'm not going to use it for my under eye. I purchased from Sephora. I've been wanting to go back and get the, I love my Fenty Beauty powder, but I wanted the color lavender. So I have lavender and banana now. I love the banana. You guys, this is a great powder. By the way, when I filmed my video, I didn't realize, but in this little insert here, which they gotta throw it away, is a top to the powder. I'm gonna use this to bake under my eye. Even if you don't bake under your eye, it is supposed to be eye brightening. So I always look to brighten under my eye because I always have like dark circles. So anyways, oh, and then from Morphe, I got the Fluidity Brush and Sponge Duo. And it shows what you get on the back. So you get a deluxe buffer brush, a mini buffer brush, and a complexion blending beauty sponge. I'm very curious to try this sponge out. Fenty came out with sponges with her concealer, but I just got the concealer brush because I figured the sponge was kind of expensive. So I'm going to try that out. Prices. Let me give you prices really fast. So the foundation is $18. You get 30 ml, 1 fluid ounce, which is typical. The primer is $12. You get 20 fluid ounces, which is 0.67, just short of a 1 full milliliter. For $12, that's not bad. The powder is $12. You get 9 grams, 0.31 ounces for $12. I don't think that's a bad deal. The concealer was $9, and you get, good Lord, I can't read the bottom of that. I'm getting glasses, by the way. I finally went to an optometrist 4.5 milliliters, 15 fluid ounces for the concealer. So yeah, I'll be wearing glasses soon. I'm getting bifocals, so yay. Then this was $19. You get 2 brushes, one for the foundation, which I will try out. This is supposed to be like for the concealer, so we're going to try brush and the sponge and see how they work, okay? So let's not make this a year-long video. I will do some check-ins. I have to work tonight from 8 to 1, so it will be a long day. I will not get this video up until at least tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Today is Friday. We're going to begin with the primer. I've already put on my Bobbi Brown moisturizer, and I put on my, I use the Drunk Elephant sunscreen. I can't think of the word. I don't know why. So this is the primer. Oh, and I got my free birthday gift from Sephora while I was there. I was so happy they changed it. I got the Drunk Elephant. I am so excited. I like the Drunk Elephant. I don't love it. I like it. So they're very costly. Some of their stuff is really, really good. I haven't tried everything, but I'm going to try that out. So there's primer. It feels really cooling on the skin, which I like. I put it on my hand. It was like a really nice cooling sensation. So I was super excited about that. Now we're going to try the foundation. I get my primer on. I think it's kind of dried down. Okay, so this is the first time I'm using it. Again, she put it all over my face yesterday. So I have an idea of how I like it. But again, I wasn't wearing primer or anything. So we're just going to squeeze a little bit on there. A little bit goes a long way. This is definitely a kind of thick, creamy kind of foundation. I like the brush. The brush is very, very soft. And it works it in really, really good. Although I'm going to use my Beauty Blender to kind of finalize this. Me and my husband, we were going to go to Morongo, but I had a really bad episode yesterday with my heart. So I had to cancel rooms. This is like the second time this has happened to us because of me getting sick. And I'm getting another heart monitor on. They ordered one as urgent, so I should have it on sometime. I'm thinking next week for another month, I believe. I just dabbed a little bit more on. I'm going to blend it in my neck and stuff. But yeah, so I ended up kind of in bed all day, and then I finally got up and had something I had to return at Victoria's Secret. And so me and my son went there, and then I picked this up. But we are getting a hotel at Disneyland, the Disneyland Hotel, which I have never, ever stayed at. And yeah, so it should be fun. I do work, but I'll be able to walk to work, which is going to be kind of cool. And then during the day, we can, you know, do whatever. So I'm excited. I'm wearing like a lip balm. I got this, if you guys watch Mel Thompson, she loved Dior. And I got this lip glow to the max. I absolutely, so far, I love it. It's like a lip balm with color. And I got an eyeshadow palette I saw her use for the spring. Here it is, the Dior. And I'll probably be wearing this all day. It's so creamy and soothing. And it also has a little bit of color. So it's great. Okay, there is the foundation. I think we are blended well, but I am going to, however, use a little bit of my beauty sponge. This is the Sonia Kashuk sponge. Another great idea I got from Mel Thompson. I love her channel. She is amazing. This kind of really gets it into the fine lines and everything. It just really smooths out the foundation. At least that's how I feel about it. Okay. So now that is done, I'm going to set most of my face. And it comes with a little sponge. I don't like those sponges. With my Morphe powder, but I do my eye makeup before my concealer. That way if I have fallout, I can wipe it off, and I use my concealer. So I'm going to follow my usual steps. So I will do that off of camera, because otherwise you're going to be here for a year. This is my KKW stick, contour stick. I love it. I don't like the shipping. That's why I bought it in store. I will totally go back and buy more, because it is just amazing. Along with her mascara. Oh my gosh, I love the mascara, and it's so fairly priced. So this is kind of what I do before I set my face with setting powder. I want to put on your not liquid, but you know, well, if it's liquid, yeah, but also like your sticks, kind of contouring and stuff ahead of that. Then I'm going to go in with my Chanel, you know, super fancy, right? And I'm going to use this under my, like, around my eye, not completely under it. Kind of brighten it up. I don't work Sunday, so we will be there all day Sunday. And I don't have to go to work. I'm so excited. Okay. So now I usually set my face. So we're going to do that together. And then again, I'm going to go off of camera and do my whole eye look and everything. And then we will contour when I get to that step. I'm going to use, this is a Morphe, I don't know, there's no, anyways, it came in a set. I like to use this as an all over powder brush. And I believe this is mattifying as well. Filter effect, I don't know, but I don't want too much mattifying if I'm going to have mattifying foundation. You know what I mean? I do want to, however, blur out my pores. This seems to match really, really well. Goes on really smooth. Okay. So I will be back when I get to my concealer. Okay, you guys, so I am back. I am ready to do the concealer from Morphe. Again, this retails for $9. I don't know if I said that. This retails for $19. 2 brushes and a sponge, which is less than I paid for one Fenty brush, but I love my Fenty brushes. My hair's a wreck now. I'm gonna have to go redo it. So we are gonna try this out. Here is the applicator, which is nice and spongy, soft looking. I'm going to try a sponge and a brush. So let's do this. Everyone's got their own way of applying concealer. I have mine, everyone's got their own. So, yeah, if I do it different, you know, it's just the way I do things. I just use the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I've had up here since I bought it, and I haven't used it because I haven't been doing my makeup very much. And I think I went a little crazy with the colors because I gotta work tonight. So I'll probably go over some of them with some browns. Let's try the sponge first. Looks like it would kind of get up under the eye area real good. Even use the corner to get up in the eye area. And then I'm gonna set and bake with the Fenty off camera. This is just gonna be for Morphe products. You guys already know I've been really enjoying the Fenty. I will do an update as well. Oops, I'm already on the other eye. Let's try the brush. This is the M173. Let's try this brush. But yeah, I got the lavender because it's more of a brightening. The banana's a brightening as well, but I think this will give me a little more of what I want under my eye. Hopefully not too much, but yeah, you can always mess around and change it. Okay, so the concealer blended in very well. Again, it is very, very creamy. So yeah, so far so good. It definitely brightened up. And my T-zone and under my eye brightened up really, really well. So now I'm going to go in with the Fenty powder I bought. I do want to get probably cashew later on down the line for all over my face. This one, I don't know where I'm going with this sticky thing. So then you take that sticky part off and then you open this up. Thank goodness I hadn't thrown away my box because I didn't see this. And then you place this inside of here so it doesn't spill everywhere. And when you go to use it, you just lift it out. And then I'm going to pour just a little bit in my lid. I love her packaging. It smells so good. So I'm going to throw some on and bake, and then I will be back. Okay, everybody. So I went and I finished my face, tried to fix my hair. Anyways, I had to tone down my eyeshadow so they don't say anything to me at work. But I do have on, again, the Morphe powder, primer, foundation, and concealer. I have all Morphe on. I do think it is a very, very full coverage. Absolutely. I feel that it fills in my pores. I do see some fine lines, but for me, that's kind of like normal, especially if I bake under my eyes. I do so far like the coverage, especially with a good primer underneath. My hair is just doing its own thing today. But I'm going to do a full wear test. I work tonight, 8 o'clock. It is 3:51. I've already had this on for like 2 hours. I, had to do the rest of my face, and I ate some fruit. And yeah, so I've been doing things in between. So I already have this on for at least 2 hours. By the time I'm able to check it, it's probably going to be quite late. And I will show you how it is holding up. I will give you my complete thoughts and reviews. This is the eyeshadow palette I am wearing today. So far, I like that as well. Anyways, yeah, I will see you guys as much as possible with check-ins. If I can't get back to you in between working out, it will be at like 1 in the morning, and it will probably be on the shuttle to my car or in my car after work, but I will get back to you. I will see you later. Hello everybody and welcome back. So I'm whispering because it is super late. It is 1 a.m. I've had this foundation on for 11 hours, I believe. All I can say, it is super full coverage and matte. So it does go into the fine lines. It wore off a little bit around my nose, which isn't major, but I just feel like it makes me look really dry. I'm not sure it's good coverage, but it is super dry looking. But I do like how it lasted. I have creasing here, but that's normal for me. So overall, I think for the price, I'm gonna say it's worth it, but make sure you get a good color match. And the concealer, I think, lasted the crease here more, kind of crack a little bit. But again, for $9, I think it's worth it. But if you have dry skin already, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you use really good primer and you really want to try it out, maybe get a sample. But I think it looks almost kind of airbrush in some areas. So I'm gonna say I can recommend it. But yeah, I'm going to sign off. I am super tired. I'm ready to take this off and go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Bye.